It looks like it. That's a nice court.
Bud Light, please, ma'am.
Rum and Coke?
What choice do we have on the table?
Butterbur Light Draft. Bottle beer has Miller Lite, Coors Light, Ice House, Pine Tree, Corona, Bestseller, Samuel.
Samuel Adams.
You already got mine. Club soda. Little line.
All right. Hello.
Brochure?
Say something, talk. Hello, people here. I'm going to friend, like I said, the Balderdash Cup, which is awarded every year to the Adventure of the Year. The Adventure of the Year. Now, this year I made some special arrangements. I'm the host of this year's event, and this year I'm going to win. But I need your help. So when I'm going at you, I need you to clap, scream, and support me so we can do all the dance stuff. Right? So let's practice now. Going at you, clap, and scream. You holding it, Range? All right. Group number one. Not bad. Group number one, all right? Take off your clothes.
Hey, guys, next time we gotta get up and do it. Next time we gotta get up and jump up and come again.
Let's do it.
Stand up and jump up and hey, we might get a free pill. Work with me. I can feel it.
What the heck? That's like slacking on me over here.
Number three, let's see. Cross the back, hit the two tables, goes the back there, you keep that back. I'm going to stand out. I'm the treasurer. That is Balderdash Cup. I'm going to win it if you help me. So when I'm going at you, clap and scream, that's like Indians go. Didn't quite fire, did it?
was coming after you.
am your club treasurer. Tomorrow I'm going to be president. That's another story. This is Fingers here. Fingers is a supernatural spirit who lives inside the organ. That's right. Stupid spirit we call the that, of course, used to be up in the organ loft. That was my fault, though. I am Otis T. Rand, like I said. Tonight we're going to award the club's highest achievement, the Balderdash Cup, to the Adventurer of the Year! First, in accordance with the club tradition, we ask you, like in front of the Super Bowl, you get up and do the national anthem. You're going to stand up. We're going to stand. We're going to stand up. We're going to stand up. Everyone up. We're going to march and we're going to get the tourists. Butt up now. We're going to march in place and sing the club's all-purpose theme song, which you learned just outside, right? Right.
Yeah, right. We need a beer.
Don't move your mouth, make the sound, and march. Doesn't make no difference. Take it if you don't know it. Here we go, biggest sound. March. The ladies for it. Can you squeeze in a little bit? All right, good. Thank you. Have a squat. All right. You want to cover up those drinks up here. I spit when I talk. Good. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the precepts by which this august competition will be decided, that, of course, means rules. Rule number... Who's that down here? See you? Rule number... Oh, it's a remedial group or something. What we got here? Rule number... Good! Rule number 1. Each card carrying permanent member contestant will tell or actually demonstrate one true-to-life adventure. Rule number 2. Do it down here. Rule number 2. At completion of all the stories that you about to hear, you are esteemed guests. I mentioned how attractive and intelligent I find y'all. You're going to decide through your applause just who is going to win the Balderdash Cup. Excuse me.
My name is Angle Lee Hall. I'm an adventurer from Sandusky, Ohio, tribe 602, and I've come here to compete for the Balderdash Cup.
No, I'm sorry. That's going to be impossible.
Why?
Why? Why? He wants to know why. Then I will go over and I will tell him why. Tell him. Oh, no. Have you? No. Have you completed all of the official entry forms?
Oh, no, sir, I have
You
not.
have not completed the forms?
No.
The key has completed the Oh, that's too bad. Well, look, here's the photograph of you looking like an idiot. Go out there and find Fletcher Hodges. He's the foreman. Fletcher Hodges, he's getting ready to go to Africa. So you better run, boy! Run! Run!
Fletcher Hodges!
All right, rule number 3. Good girl. Rule number 3. Each member must be present in the library to tell their story. That said, let the Balderdash begin. All competing members front and center on the stage. Oh, isn't that something? There's no other competing member. I can't believe it. There's no Chilton Thompson, no Suckerfest with no Hathaway Brown this year. And I wonder what that means. Looks like I know.
This is Hathaway Brown. I'm coming in for a landing.
No, you're not, Brown.
Oh, yes, I am.
Get out of here, Brown.
I'm going to crash them this buggy.
You're not.
Get those catalogs away.
Get the hell out of here.
Here I come. Oh.
Oh,
Club shall be notable for the Balderdash Cup competition, provided he or she arrives before midnight of the contest. Woo! Dates!
No! No! Maybe later. Look, I gotta go first, all right?
Boil some sheets, drip some water, quick, there's a plane wreck outside. I'll save you, everybody.
No, hold on. Will you put the man back, please? We know there's a plane wreck outside. The pilot lived.
I could by pleasure hydrants.
Then go out, find Sutter Best quick then.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, the adventure of Otis T. Wren. I was on an ichthyological expedition to the Bering Strait, where my crew and I were seeking to actually capture the rare black mackerel.
The what, Professor?
Just a big black fish to you, Brown, right? I was on the boat, cast out the line. All of a sudden, I feel a mighty jerk. I thought of you. And then a giant white edifice of ichthyological flesh erupts from the water.
In English, Professor.
I had a fish on the line, it wasn't hatching.
Oh! Another story about the big one that got away, Wren? Oh.
That was only the beginning, because a squall was built. It was more like a storm. It was a gale, Brown. It was bigger than a hurricane. It was biblical. It was a day that was equal to the great flood. Oh, wait, come on. My crew swept overboard, boat to line, and split the mast. The rigging pin crashed into the deck, and then the boat careened out of control, and it sunk to the bottom of the ocean like a rock. That means what?
Couldn't find Sutter Bestwood.
Hey, go out and find Children Thompson!
I'll try to find you a mint, too.
You put us off in. Now, hang on to my pole for dear life. The shark. It was a shark. It pulled me off of the sinking boat and carried me across the top of the waves.
Come now, Professor. Many's the time I'm water skied in the wake of a great white.
It's only the beginning, though, because I was then dragged for 12 days behind the alabaster beach, through temperate zones, through tropic zones, through no parking zones. So, nibbling on whales and tankers, all tankers along the way. And then finally, at the end of my nightmare, the shark grows tired, and he releases me upon the shores of Manhattan. And that, yes, that is how I became the first man to circumnavigate the globe without a boat! Yeah! Gotta stop
They're killing him.
Too much helium from a balloon?
What happened to the shark? He became a lawyer!
Sounds like Shane Law to me, Professor. Now, let me tell you a tale of real adventure.
I couldn't find Chitlin Thompson.
Then you can't compete!
Hold on there. No, you cannot do this. Here. See there, little adventurer. You have a tale you can prove?
Yes, sir, I do.
Then let your tale be told.
Hot dog, me, Chris.
After me.
Whoa!
relief supplies to the victims of a cataclysmic earthquake on the island of Krakatoa. I wasn't just focusing for the fun of it, Professor. I had my eyes almost no. I was winging my way over the dark, uncharted waters of the South Pacific with nothing but a pair of cheese sandwiches.
What kind of cheese?
American, of course. Without warning, the engine coughed, sputtered, and died. Damn, Jim. My trustworthy mechanic had failed to fill the tank. Oh no, didn't blame Jim. He's a good mechanic. Just knows ahead.
I warned you about him.
No, I was! Hurtling toward earth. My altimeters are whirling around like a bee in these bolts. Wind out of the corner of my eye. Hello, Kathy. How are you doing here? I spotted a tiny volcanic island with a crater lake.
That is easy landing.
I slipped Vincent Dumont down into the crater and gently set her down on boiling hot lava. Egads! What I thought was a gentle pond turned out to be a cauldron of boiling death. Time for a cheese sandwich. All right, grilled. I watched my beloved Chimchimoff disintegrate in a lava's heat. I wasn't afraid to die. No! I was merely saddened that the relief supplies might not reach the women and children in time.
What did you do next? Did you walk across the lava, stay happily? Where you get off the woman?
Hard, Professor. I remembered that the tail of the moth was made of a high-grade titanium. I clutched the medical supplies, tore the tail rubber off, and I used it as a surfboard to ride the llama. Then suddenly, the entire floor of the crater collapsed, and I found myself being sucked into a vast sea, inside an immense cavern. There, at the far end of this vaulted world, was an island, gleaming with lights. This was Atlantis, the lost continent.
What happened to the medical supplies?
Hi, Milton.
Oh, what a bunch of fertilizer. You lying. You got no proof.
No proof?
You have no proof.
No proof?
No proof.
No problem.
Well, look, it's a pack of matches from the Atlantis Bar and Grill.
Yes. And while I was in the bar, I also happened to run into Amelia Earhart, Admiral Rogers. The autograph this bar night for me. Oh! And here's the door open and gave me the scarf.
Boy, I sure do like to talk. Say, when is it going to be my turn? All right.
What exactly are your adventurous exploits concern?
Yeah.
Pigeons.
Rats with wings?
The training of pigeons can be an adventure unmatched for excitement, romance, and sheer unvarnished drama.
I'm sorry, but who would be interested in a story about pigeons?
We would.
My, how quickly they turn. Fine! Be their guest. Let it be on your head.
our tap dance interpretation of Me and My Shadow, Pivot Fingers. Pigeon, huh? Huh? We'll discuss it later. And now, ladies and gentlemen, what could be more impressive than training 501-pound pigeon? How about one 500-pound pigeon? Hey, roll down, front and center. All right, big fella. This is your big chance. So whatever you do, don't tense up. How much is 2 plus 2? May we please proceed to the voting portion of the program?
Ladies and gentlemen, how many people here believe the pack of lies told to you by Halfway Brown? Good. Thank you, ladies. And how many people, on the other hand, choose to endorse Professor Wren's questionable kettle of fish?
I win, you butt.
All right. Finally.
How about a big hand for them pigeons, man?
Maybe a beer hall.
That's Flea Hawk chocolate, sir.
If a Flea Hall, with the utmost respect that I present you with the coveted Balderdash Cup,
Signifying your selection as the Adventurer of the Year.
Thank you!
We hold that cup to the taco, Santa.
Hi, baby.
ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you attractive and intelligent people that voted for me, and remind you as you leave the library and explore the rest of the club, the rest of the island, keep in mind our club's motto: some days you eat the bear, some days the bear eats you, but always dress for the hunt. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.